Hello everybody, and welcome back to Mason Zero ASMR. Today we are in my kitchen, which is not a normal setting for my videos. So what we're doing today is this thing that I think my mom just randomly gave me a few months ago. It might have even been Christmas. And essentially it's a little like syrup maker thing. I'm not sure if it's like jelly-like or what, but either way, I've been saving it because I thought that it would make a good ASMR video for the channel. So this is going to be an elderberry syrup sort of thing. There's some instructions and a bunch of stuff in this bag. So let's go ahead and open up the bag. So the first thing we have is this little bracelet thing. Okay. So, whatever. I don't know what this is, but it's a little bracelet that says grow. And then I guess we have a sticker for whatever this is. And I think this is the straining bag or cloth or whatever. I end up straining the berries. I think there's gloves inside. So that will come later in the video, but that is a part of it. And then we have the elderberries themselves. And then we have the recipe card. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. It's going to kind of be a multi-part process because some of these steps are long. So this first part's going to be just kind of putting everything together, but then it has to simmer for 45 minutes, and I'm probably not going to show all 45 minutes of that. So the first ingredient is add water, elderberries, and optional medicinal boosters to a medium saucepan. And it does explain that those include peppermint, cloves, cinnamon, and ginger, but I'm just going to do this the basic way. So it needs 1 cup of water, which I have already prepared. So I'll put that into our medium saucepan. And then we have our berries, which are dry, make a nice sound. Small like berries. Put them in. And then we bring it to a simmer. And cover. And then cover after we simmer it. Got our lid, so we'll put that on once it is simmered up. So yeah, after we do this, we're going to simmer for 45 minutes, and then we're going to let it cool for several hours to overnight. I will probably just make that be several hours. And then I mash the berries using a spoon or flat utensil, pour it through the strainer covered with cheesecloth into a glass bowl or jar, and discard the elderberries, or feed them to your chickens. I do not have any chickens. And then add honey. And then when the syrup is well mixed, pour it into a glass jar or container, and then store it in the refrigerator. So not 100% sure what to use this on, although I did just make some pancakes and have a few left over. So actually I might end up using it for that. Because I'm not sure what else I'll be using this elderberry syrup for. Alright, I think this counts as a simmer. Lower the temperature a little bit, and then go ahead and then I guess we'll be back in 45 minutes. Alright, 45 minutes have passed and this is all good and simmered. So I'm going to turn off the heat. Those are looking good. I have a bowl here to put it all into. Those are all steamed up, I guess. Alright, there are our elderberries simmered in water for 45 minutes. The next step is to let them cool for several hours. So I'm going to put this bowl in my fridge, and then the next time the video resumes, we will be mashing them through cheesecloth to get the juices, I suppose. Only the dried husks will remain. We'll be mixing that juice with honey, so stay tuned, and these next several hours will be several seconds for you guys. Alright, the berries have had several hours to cool now, and here they are. And now the next step here is to mash the berries carefully using a spoon or flat utensil. And then we pour through a strainer covered in cheesecloth into a glass bowl or jar. So, I have a spoon here. I guess I'm going to start smashing these berries, which I assume will cause some juice to come out, but I don't know how confidently I feel about that. It seems like a lot of juice is supposed to come out of this, but I'm not sure about that. So far, they're not that juicy. It does say pour. Yeah, this doesn't feel like it's going to be syrup. So the big question is, where did I go wrong? These are quite wet and moist, but there's not really juice coming out of them. the point. Okay, let's try this. So I've got my glass bowl. I have my strainer. I'm just going to do that. And then I have the cloth put like that. And then I have gloves, I guess. That's a nice ASMR thing. I guess this might make it easier to smash. If I can just use my hands. I gotta say, these berries smell kind of weird. I guess I've never had elderberries before. So yeah, let's just punch them like this. I think that's gonna be the best bet, honestly. Not sure what I need the strainer for. I feel like the cheesecloth is gonna do it just fine. It's not working very well. All right, so far we have nothing. Good. All right, something's happening. There's a little bit of juice there. I'm gonna take out these feet. They're a little loud. Yes, something is happening. I do believe. I think this is going to be mostly honey by the time I put that in. All right. So, I'm starting to think this cheesecloth isn't really going to do much for me. So I'm going to attempt to just dump it right into the strainer and work from there. Look at all this liquid. Do I have to squeeze this out? This is ridiculous. This won't work at all. bloody rag at this point. Yeah, there's not even any juice in this. That's pointless. Alright, I don't think this is gonna work, guys. I don't have a lot of faith in this right now. Let's just try putting this in a strainer and see what happens. Fortunately, I think we might have wasted all of our juice on that cheesecloth. Yep, we've got absolutely nothing. So guys, I think it's safe to say that this has failed. We will not be making any elderberry syrup today. We'll be cleaning up this countertop. Alright, so I didn't want this to be a complete waste of time and a complete failure, so I did get the cheesecloth wet, and I squeezed out some of that into the bowl. So this is probably going to be some watery syrup, but I figured it'd be a little better than completely wasting this. So the next step is to discard the elderberries, which you can bet I did, and to add honey. So in terms of honey, it actually calls for half a cup of raw honey, and conveniently I have raw honey. So this is a jar of pure raw honey from Hood to Coast Honey, located in Forest Grove, Oregon. And I got this, obviously, in Forest Grove, Oregon, at a little farm stand thing like, oh god, when was it? A year ago, give or take, probably last summer. And it's good. Forest Grove is a town near me, and it's kind of edging into a lot of farmland. We're kind of on the hinterlands of city life here. So stuff like this is pretty common. Get a lot of honey and produce and stuff out this way. So I'm going to measure out half a cup of this, but then I'm going to toss it in the microwave real quick because it's so crystallized, as raw honey tends to do. be perfect. Now I'm going to pop that in the microwave real quick. We have our mostly melted honey. So we will take our container, pour it all in. And give it a stir. So here is a pancake that I made yesterday, left over, and I'm going to spoon some of this sauce onto it and see how it is. This is probably thinner than it's supposed to be, but I'll give it a shot. I have high hopes in my skills and abilities. Well, as far as I can tell, it's pretty good, but I mostly just taste my pancake, to be honest. I'll put a little more sauce on, see if I can taste it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the sauce is just watery. Let me try some just on the spoon. Okay, yeah, so I mostly just taste honey. Which, I mean, it's good. I'm just having this instead of maple syrup, basically. So, I would consider this whole experiment a bit of a failure. But I hope it was still a relaxing ASMR journey, and that you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this pancake, and you guys can hang around while I do so. Appreciate you all watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. And I'll see you all in the next one.